Houston, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Return man decides to signal fair catch. Up front, line up. It's first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Sets up a 2nd down. It's moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football and it falls incomplete.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch.
It's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside. Their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback off the RPO. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Let's get pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal. To the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama. We come on to the playoff game for no signs of loss for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Fresh set it down to the offense. 1st down. completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They bring him down. A sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's a toss play now, running to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that one in the previous play. After play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Oh, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Return is brought down. Let's start with the next drive. Scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense come up with a stop? That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. But if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Oh, he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
So a very makeable third down to the offense from the 29. Send the back in motion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Back out there on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. The defender gets a hand in here to break the pass up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
North Carolina, 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off to the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Jennings. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball and be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Alabama offense onto the field. Coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christian is spread out over the years, has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass complete. It's second down now. A quick throw out left complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass caught. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's a bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Way after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Return steps out of bounds at the 17. And here comes North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. Has the first down, still on the move. Tackle made after a solid game. Was on ball for 31.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. It's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Look throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel really like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they tack on the extra point. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, and it's intercepted. He went way up to grab that.
The quarterback here puts too much air under the football, and the defensive back is able to go up and make a nice play on the interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete. It was hit as he could pass rush there on first down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a target, and it's complete. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw again. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pass is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Caught quickly. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. They got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here from the shotgun. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Turner looking to make a play here. And from the end zone, here's the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Try the option play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When a linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Slides the quick throw. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped right there at the line. Well gained.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the Tar Heels will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
offense will set up on 1st and 10. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Quick throw. The catch is made. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Important 2nd down play coming up. By the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw, catch made. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's hit right as he throws it.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Pick is up and no good. Still a tie ball game here in the 3rd quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to bury at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Run plays bottled up and the football is loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He stopped it with the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and we'll see more positive yards after the catch here.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught on the outside. It's Anderson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Call the draw play here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Look, I realize in any play call when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. and he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Tar Heels offense is on the move now. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. We'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That puts him on top in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Pickoff teams on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to create better field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Alabama offense onto the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Big throw caught on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. The fact is, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So, good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Or snap to the back. Taken to the 35, good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the play, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Inside deals now from the shotgun. They bring them down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Good enough for first down yardage.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made by the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The RPO caught to the right. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield in the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. Tie. And now they'll set up for the point after. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, UNC. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. The playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's He's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like he's going to run it. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Escapes the sack. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here's the second down play. Got the first down, now looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball for 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. It was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
We'll call for the fair catch here.
It's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. The quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that previous play. Testing the right side here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. They need some important yards here in 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Oh, he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy football and somehow stays in bounds.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Alabama. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work the clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. returner decides to signal fair catch. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a big gain finally brought down near the 37. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And he drops back in the gun. Pass is off target and it is through as the 3rd down pressure works.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
At this point in the game, obvious situation if you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, give them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. On the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10. 1st down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the Tar Heels come up to the line in a hurry up. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.